everybody. My name is Biggles. I'm back to bash Apple TV again. Now, I even have an article that backs me up on almost everything I was saying last week. It is about how Twitter, Dodger fans, White Sox fans unite together to say how much they hate Apple TV. We even have women being upset with the women broadcasters about how much they hated their performance on Apple TV. So let's jump right into the article, shall we? Who were the Apple TV commentators for Dodgers vs. Reds game? Platform blasted for worst ever broadcast. The much-awaited game between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers is streaming exclusively on Apple TV as part of the new rights agreements between Major League Baseball and Apple. Let me mention that this was during the lockout, where they would rather work on this shitty deal full of shitty broadcasters instead of getting the games to start on time. But we're still going to get every 162 games, but we had to make sure this deal was done. The game can be watched by connecting Apple TV app or tvapple.com and using personal Apple ID. No subscription is necessary. Apple TV stream featured broadcaster Melanie Newman, the only one that I like, Chris Young, shitty, Chris Collinsworth level, shitty announcer, and Hannah Kaiser, as well as field reporter Brooke Fletcher. It includes special coverage of the White Sox and Major League Baseball surrounding Jackie Robinson Day and the 75th annual, the Hall of Famers historic Major League debut. Now, it is also the Dodgers and Cincinnati, and Jackie played for the Dodgers when they were the Brooklyn Dodgers. And Jackie Robinson Day is one of my favorite. If you're a baseball fan, you know every year because his number was retired league-wide. Everybody wears 42 on his day that he debuted, which is April 15th. However, Apple TV has been widely criticized for its coverage of the game, which most viewers dislikes. Fan-flooded TV alleging that the bottom corner percentages were wrong every time. The broadcasting team was slammed as the worst ever. Now, they are really, really bad. I don't know if they are the worst ever because I have not listened to all of them. And I did listen to the Braves radio team once. They were slightly better, and I was bored out of my mind for the entire game. So, let's jump into this. This Dodgers vs. Reds on Apple TV has to be the worst broadcasting team I have ever experienced. It's boring, meets cringe, meets first date conversations where both people know it's not a good fit, but feel socially obligated to talk for 45 minutes. You know the dates, guys. One disappointed user wrote on Twitter, the walk-up songs was just Apple Music bug, and the bottom corner percentages bug me because they are entirely wrong every time. Reach base percentage will go up when the count goes 0-2. Another wrote, Melanie Newman is not bad, but Chris Young is awful. Is so awful. He's the Chris Collinsworth of baseball. And if you guys watch football, which I know some of you do because some of you were crying in the comments, he's that bad. One user comment, while another wrote, Melanie Newman, Chris Young, and Hannah Kaiser are so bad enough to make me long to hear Joe Buck. Now, Giants fans, you know all about Joe Buck because he announces your games a lot. He is trash. He's trash in football, he is trash in baseball, and he's probably trash in whatever else he announces. Joe Buck, you're slightly better than these guys, and the tweets back it up. This Dodgers vs. Red on Apple TV has the worst broadcasting team I have ever experienced. It's boring meets cringe meets first date combos where both people know it's not a good fit but feel obligated to talk for 45 minutes. Dodgers, Apple TV, Jackie Robinson Day. As we saw earlier in the article, we also see this reply in the articles. So we'll go here. Pros, the screen graphics, the bottom right corner, probability, walk-up songs, etc. are a nice touch. The cons, the commentary. Now, this is a lot what I was seeing last week in the comments from you guys, that you like the graphics and the cool little features. You guys like it, so that's good. I'll like it too. You know, that was a little nice touch, but I did not care for the walk-up songs, and the probability was wrong all the time too, as we get in the reply, which we read earlier. You don't realize how blessed we are with Jason and Steve until Sox game is announced by people who aren't Jason and Steve. Melanie Newman is not bad, but Chris Young is so awful. There we go. Look, more people saying what I said last week. She just announced the score wrong going into the break. Said it was 2-0. Uh-oh. No, it ain't. Change the game. White Sox, Apple TV, Melanie Newman, Chris Young, Hannah Kaiser. So bad enough to make me long to hear Joe Buck. Oh, good old Joe. The Apple TV broadcast is awful. It's boring. Some of the broadcasters seem like they definitely have no interest in baseball. The broadcast was putting me to sleep. They definitely did not get the best people for the job. When people have to pay, there is going to be no one watching. One Twitter user wrote, woof. The Apple TV broadcast for Friday Night Baseball proving to be worse than an ESPN Sunday night broadcast. ESPN is awful at announcing baseball. I think 75% of that is because A-Rod sucks. Do better, MLB. Of all the nights to do this, should not have been Jackie Robinson Day, another one where this is by far the single worst broadcast for the Dodgers. Please put real commentators in the booth. I'm all for equality in the workplace, but at least find a woman that understands the game. And on Jackie Robinson night, seems like a wrong night to try this experiment. One user commented, while another said, this is hands down the worst broadcast I've ever heard. Apple TV, MLB, and the White Sox should be absolutely embarrassed. Please never do this again. This is the putting me to sleep. This is the one where it talks about it's the worst. You shouldn't have done it on Jackie Robinson Day. Apple TV doing a promo with Jackie Robinson Day saying you shouldn't have done this on Jackie Robinson Day. They fucking suck at announcing baseball. White Sox talking, this is the worst, should be absolutely embarrassed. Don't ever do this to us again. I'm begging you. The Apple TV commenters were embarrassed. Tedious, ignorant, whatever. Oh, and the women. Thanks for throwing us a bone with that, but they put the women's movement back 50 years. Please stop, whatever that was. One user wrote, while another said, I'll never want those Apple TV commentators to infiltrate my TV again. So I am absolutely loving this article. Twitter is great. This woman part, this is by this lady Cat right here. Awesome. We have to have our women in the booth, but at least have someone who knows what they're doing. Last week it was, oh my God, on my birthday, we were talking about the Gilmore Girls. Like, we had a Gilmore Girls theme birthday party, this, that. Like, she's actually the one I like the most because I like her voice. But come on, guys. Come on. And that is the end of the article. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, because I'll try to do follow-ups on Apple TV every week. See what Twitter is saying. When they play the Mets, you'll get more of a rant like last time. So, thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And thank you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and even follow my Twitch.